Good morning, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel of astrologer Anil Agarwal. Yesterday, my video could not be completed and there were some confusions. So I said I must make a new video so that all the confusions are cleared. See, today we will be talking about, yesterday we had talked about the virus and the stock and financial markets. You know, I had predicted long back that the virus could spurt in the month of September, and especially, when you say September, it is not from 1st of September. Mind you, some people are commenting. They must understand I had mentioned specifically when the longitudinal distance between Saturn and Jupiter decreases, it is not good in totality for the universe. Maybe it is coronavirus, maybe it is any virus for that purpose. It can be dengue, it can be coronavirus, it can be diseases of water, and then the stock and financial markets, because Mercury is going in retrogression on the 27th of September at 10:39 hours, and I discussed the chart. And the solar ingress of Virgo is most enigmatic because the Gemini sign is rising, and the 9th and the 10th lord, the 9th and the 10th lord and 7th and the 8th lord are meeting in the 7th house, which is, and Jupiter is Vadak, Marak, and has Kendra Adhipati dosh. So Jupiter gets converted into a first class Marak together with Saturn, and Jupiter can be compared with a mad elephant who has the capacity to ruin the jungle. Similarly, Jupiter can take the markets in any direction, and then it will take it to heights and then fall. I have been mentioning this. I don't know why don't people understand. It will first take it to heights. I have explained, given so many examples of Donald Trump, of the Chief Justice of India. And then also I have talked about Mukesh Ambani. He has a fallen planet in the 11th house, so it will take him to heights. But when the planet comes over declination, that will be the point when he can have a fall. Anybody who has a fallen planet, when it reaches as per declination, then it is most malefic. And I have talked about 2021. These situations are parallel. You see, the LCM of Rahu, Jupiter, and Saturn is 30, and whatever happened 30 years back is bound to happen. That means in 1991, whatever happened, and in 1992, whatever happened, will happen in 2022, early 2022. Then needless to explain, the 2022 is the a parallel situation like Harshad Mehta scam. And 1991, like the Gulf War and assassinations and terrorism, untoward happenings. And Jupiter is debilitated, and we have 5 positions parallel, like at the time of Mahabharata, at the time of First World War, at the time of Mexico earthquake. I have explained everything. People don't follow. You see, it is not that whatever I predict, it can be correct. We have to follow certain norms and rules. People start commenting before September has gone, and I have mentioned 27th September, the longitudinal distance between Saturn and Jupiter is coming to 16 degrees, and below 16 degrees is not good. Maybe it is virus, maybe it is corona, any untoward happening, or maybe it is stock and financial markets. And especially when planets are in retrogression, Mercury is going in retrogression, they have a tendency for bullish trends. First, when Mercury becomes retrograde, the market becomes stagnant, as if Mercury is gone in stationary position. And then maybe today or tomorrow, then you can see the difference in the stock and financial markets. Irrespective, they may go high or low. But by and large, the markets may not cross 18,100 as can be seen from the planetary positions if you compare with the past. Financial astrology is a very vast subject, and it's to exactly predict 100%, we need lot of research and patience, and nobody has the patience. People start commenting just straight away. They have not done any work, but it's very easy for them to comment. Gentlemen, It's a very difficult. Astrology is even more difficult than IS. Let me tell you this. And the planetary positions are going for a toss, and especially when Mercury and Jupiter both will be fallen, you wait and see what happens. And that is from the 2nd of October to 18th of October. So whatever has to happen, the peak means, a peak does not mean that it will cross all the peaks. It means that in the present circumstances, whatever is the peak, that is the peak period, and it is for a short while. So it clearly shows that the virus may not spread for a long time. Whatever happens, it will be for a short while. And after Jupiter crosses the 8 degrees in the Satabhisha nakshatra in Aquarius, things will start easing. And when Ketu leaves the sign Scorpio on the 17th March 2022, we will start getting relief. We will start feeling the relief from the coronavirus. Although virus may remain till February 2023 and April 2023. That is for sure, because comparing with the Spanish flu, I have already given the dates. People are very fast and emotional in writing a negative remark, but nobody has patience to write a positive remark. This shows the negative tendencies of the person who's giving the remarks. What stupid remarks some person has written, it shows his character. He is use foul language and it shows exposure. I know he's a rich man, but that doesn't mean that you can call people names. Highly, I feel such people. What is the fate of such people? Anyway, leave around. But as I've mentioned, the dates in October are 2nd, 6th, 10th, 11th, 18th, and 22nd of October. These are dates, probable dates, prone to things. The stock market can take turns on these dates. And let me tell you, there is going to be no major crash until unless Jupiter behaves most erratically, which you can expect. But since such a condition of Jupiter has not taken place 60 years back, even 120 years back, even 240 years back, the conjunction with Saturn and Jupiter in debilitation, retrogression, and as a fallen planet, I have not seen for the last 240 years. And for the stock markets came into being much later, and you don't have any data. But a fallen planet, Jupiter gets afflicted when it is fallen, when it is retrograde, when it is debilitated, and when it is with malefic. Jupiter is, and the Gemini sign is rising, so the Kendras, they forget their beneficence, and wherever they are placed, with whomever they are placed, they give the results of that house. So a lot of scams will be exposed, friends, and the Evergrande scam has already come out, as I had predicted much earlier, and China will be responsible for all this. There could be more scams which could be exposed, especially till the 18th of October. And when Jupiter is progressive after 18th, then also there is possibility that the scams may be exposed till 20th of November 2021. And I have mentioned, it is not only, these predictions are not only for India, it is for throughout the world. I had mentioned for dual signs, it is most venomous as far as the virus is concerned, and you can see for yourself, Japan is suffering. And Gemini sign has been allotted to USA, and USA has been suffering the maximum as far as coronavirus is concerned. India has Capricorn sign, and I had even mentioned that the epicenter for coronavirus will be Kerala. So where is the question of my predictions going wrong? I don't know how people start commenting without reading the articles. They just want spoon feeding. Just you give a video, and whatever you listen to the video, they don't have patience to read the articles and just comment as if just switching on the light. So friends, this is all I just wanted to share, that this time, especially till 18th of October, and I have mentioned that no auspicious activity should be done, no new venture should be taken up, no marriages should take place, especially when Jupiter is afflicted. Jupiter is the Karka for husband. And I will give you one example. Shilpa Shetty got married when Jupiter was fallen in 2009. Jupiter was fallen, retrograde and debilitated. She got married, and you know what is the effect? Her husband has gone in the jail. So, what my point is, and as per declination, exactly as per declination. So, friends, the main thing is that astrology is research, and astrology is a lot of hard work. It is not a so easy. It is very easy to say his predictions are bad, his predictions are good, but it is very difficult to predict. Mind you this. And with all this, thank you very much for listening to me. Have a good day, and sorry for the yesterday video which was incomplete. So with this, I thank you all, and thank you for listening to me. Have a good day. Best of luck. Bye bye.